Thank you very much. So I think we now move on to reports from board committees. The first one is from the commissioning committee that was held on the 27th of January. My report on that is was available to all board members. Are there any questions on that? Nope. As Paul mentioned, there was a commissioning committee this morning, and we'll cover that at the next board meeting in March. Moira, the investment committee held on the 11th of January. Sorry, it's not forward yet. Okay. Any questions? No. Thank you. Noel will clearly cover the specialised commissioning committee held yesterday formally at the next board meeting. Is there anything you'd want to particularly highlight other than the Cancer Drugs Fund comment we had this morning?
You would like to cover it at the next board
meeting?
But
unless there's anything you particularly want to raise.
I just mention three things because it was a rich and full agenda, and we've already discussed the assurance process that we went through with respect to the CDF. Mm-hmm. Firstly, there's a lot of public interest in the next version of our decision-making methodology, which was discussed at great length. And that methodology is due to go out to consultation on the 1st of April. Mm-hmm. It incorporates a huge amount of research that has been compiled for us by Sheffield University, including looking at comparative methodologies in use around the world for commissioning specialised treatments. And the work that's been done, I thought, was both academically and practically pretty exhaustive. So what we're going to put out to consultation after it's going through a short testing period with CPAG is the best of the methodologies we've been able to design. There will be a lot of public interest in it, and of course the consultation process is designed to get feedback on that to inform our final iteration before it's put into use in the commissioning intentions and prioritisation round in September. The second perhaps of interest is that we have begun a process, a more formal process, in fact, to try and define more of our strategic direction for specialised commissioning, which will take us through the next 3 to 4 years. It's a complex process because specialised commissioning has so many different aspects to it. That work is being now fully staffed, programme managed and driven by a team under Jonathan Fielden, who's our National Director, of course, for specialised commissioning. And we are looking to solicit input to that around April from external informed groups who want to comment on the strategic directions we take. And that is a major step forward. It's a major step forward. And perhaps finally, just to comment on, we were looking at specifically an area known as specialised devices. And this is an area where we spend, as a health system, a very considerable amount of money each year. We haven't shaken the tree, particularly in the past, but with inspiration from the Carter Review, looking at not only national procurement methods and changes to that, but also how we prioritise the devices that have the greatest clinical and cost impacts. And we reckoned from the work that we saw yesterday that there's probably £500 million in potential savings to come through from let's say, a more disciplined way of approaching our use of and procurement of specialised devices. So 3 important papers alongside CDF, and I would just bring those 3 to your attention, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Noel? No, the formal report will come to the next committee meeting. Yeah, great. Okay, I think that's any other business. Simon, anything you'd want to add?
Nope, I think we're
done. Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Nope. In which case, we just move to our normal resolution to exclude representatives of the media and members of the public from the remainder of the meeting due to the confidential nature of the business to be transacted. And to remind our audience around the world that the date of the next meeting is the 31st of March in London, scheduled to commence around 10:30. Okay, thank you very much indeed.